Hello and welcome to WP. Well, he's the youngest WA Liberal leader in the party's history, but Zak Kirkup is no stranger to politics. With state government leadership in his sights, Zak hasn't forgotten his roots as a young person, with plans and policies in mind for WA's youth. In a wide-ranging interview this week, we talked to Zak about what he wants for the state's young people as he looks back on the Liberal Party this year and its direction under his leadership in 2021.
Usually a new year goes with a new beginning, but we begin with the end of the year with a new beginning. So what happened here?
Well, COVID has come along and yeah, you're right, it's thrown out the playbook for how we'd address everything that happens throughout the year. And I'm very lucky that now the Liberal Party's asked me to become their new leader, and it's been an exciting time while we've been out here hitting the campaign very hard to make sure we listen to as many people as possible about the issues that matter to them.
What do young people care about?
Well, I think the young people want to make sure they have certainty for the future. They want to make sure they're safe in their home and safe from COVID and safe in their job. And so we want to make sure that we invest in better education and training to help young people get ahead and get their first job, that when they have it, it's certain employment, and that the communities that they grew up in, like here in Kingsley or in regional areas like mine in Mandurah, that they have those facilities that help support them to make sure that they get what I believe is the best possible opportunities for the future.
The government has been good at keeping the borders and obviously keep people safe. Now, I believe that you won't dispute that. But what sort of different policies that you can bring to young people? Something they haven't heard of about coronavirus?
Well, when it comes to young people and COVID-19, what I think they deserve is the reliability and certainty of knowing that any government will follow the Chief Health Officer's decisions and their advice. And that's exactly what the Liberal Party will do, full stop. We'll make sure that the Chief Health Officer's advice is followed the whole way through when it comes to things like borders and restrictions on your way of life. We want to make sure we look after young people, look after all of Western Australians' community to help keep them safe.
A lot of elders are leaving. Although young people are coming in, how can you ensure that there will be experience, that you govern for the whole state? Because without experience of those elders contributing, well, it's going to be hard for you, isn't it?
We have a team that is very, very rich and diverse with experience and have come from a range of backgrounds. We're here today with Scott Edwards, who's got a fantastic career in the resources sector. He's a young father. We've got people from all range of occupations and sectors and backgrounds. It's not about me, it's about the team that we bring to government, and our team is very experienced. And I'll tell you this, I'll take any one of our Liberal team over the current Labor cabinet because our team is forward-looking. We're about the future and we're about making sure that we keep West Australians safer today so we can deliver a brighter and a better tomorrow.
What's your assurance to young voters?
For young people, I say to them that we are a party that reflects their views and their appetite for Western Australia to be the best possible place in the world to live. And that's why it's important, I think, that they have the certainty of knowing that there is a party that is out there that will keep them safe from COVID-19, safe in their local neighbourhoods from local crime and things like that, and also, most importantly, safe in their jobs. We have the opportunity here for young people to be, I think, the real drivers of change for the future of Western Australia. And the Liberal Party will introduce policies that will deliver that plan for our state.
And now, AMA-WA President Dr Andrew Miller has this week's update on COVID-19 issues in WA and Australia.
Hi, thanks for your time. I'm at the UWA Medical Students' dedication this afternoon, which is a real honour and an amazing occasion. Around the world, a little bit worried about what healthcare workers are facing over the next 12 months, and we just want them to be well looked after and protected as the new ones in our profession, and we'll take care of them and keep going on about workplace safety, which of course is everybody's right to expect. I think the community would expect nothing less than that we would give them everything they need to go out and learn and do their jobs safely. Of course, in Western Australia that's a lot easier than most places because we've been very good with our border controls, and we continue that, keep an eye on what's happening with these little outbreaks and mistakes with quarantining over east. And if we need to make some adjustments and people get inconvenienced in travel, that's unfortunate, but that's much better than having to control virus in the community, as we're seeing the horrible outcomes in places like Europe and the US at the moment. Good to see the West Australian Government stepping forward and committing money to a Women and Newborns Health Service, not surprising in the lead up to an election, and we'll be having a close look at what they're proposing to ensure that that's going to be the best thing for the women of the state. So stay safe, use your QR codes. Not sure why we have multiple apps going, we should just be using one. Not sure why we haven't got a new COVID safe app yet. We should be replacing that thing because it just hasn't been very good, hasn't been picked up with the numbers that we need. Only about 32% of people have downloaded it. There's about a 6% chance of two people coming together and both of them having the app on their phones. So that one's a bit of a failure, let's admit it. Just get on with the federal government organising a new one for us. But stay safe, have a good week, and congratulations to everyone who's finished their schooling, their university, and all the parents who've gotten them through what has been an incredibly difficult year, not only for students but for all their families as well. Thanks for your time.
And that's all for this week. We'll be back with another episode of WP next time, but until then, it's back to you.
Thank you, Nelson. And that's our weekly news and current affairs. We have the latest news on our website and social media pages.
No matter where you're watching, Sarah and myself wish you good health and good night.
Take care.